Hello everyone, this is Ryan and welcome to our second episode of JavaScript Course. This episode is really simple. We are not being serious yet, okay? So don't worry, it's not a hard lesson or something, or we will not start hard. We'll just start it bit by bit, step by step, from scratch to hero. So now let's get started in our class for today. Today's class is about one of the most beneficial and important thing when you work in a company or anywhere, or even as a freelancer. Um, it's really important generally in programming. We can say you will find it in everywhere. Any programming language you will learn in your life, you will find comments is exist there. It's okay. It will chase you. Okay, it chases you everywhere you go. So let's get started with what are comments. Simply, comments are lines of text in the code that the browser doesn't execute. What does that mean? It means that, okay, look at this code. Okay, look at my code. I will do something now, right now. Console.log, hello world. Okay. The browser will only read this because for GS, this is a code. Okay, this is a code. Yeah, the compiler know, oh, that's a code. I have to read it. I have to scan it. I have to show it to people. But But these are comments. They are not real. The developer doesn't want me to show them to people on the website. So when we go there to the website this way, okay, and we open this, you will find our hello world here. Look, hello world. Come on, the Allah, can't you see all these texts? Why they are not there? Because they are comments. The compiler ignores them. Okay. So that's that. What does it mean? The browser doesn't execute them. They are just notes to explain the code for humans, not machines. Okay, only who understand comments, only human. Okay, the machine doesn't pay attention to it, doesn't understand, so it ignores it. Okay, okay. Why do we use comments in the code? Like, why use comment? Why learn that? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not that important thing or something. We use comments to make the code easier to understand by explaining. I will show you an example about that very soon. Okay, to know what does it mean to explain or to make the code easier, because some people use it wrong. Some people make it hard actually to understand. So yeah, by explaining what the code does or why it exists, especially for ourselves or other developers in the future. If, for example, you uploaded your project on GitHub, you will learn later on. If you don't know what does it mean GitHub, we will know. We will learn later. What is that? Okay, but simply or for now, just bear in mind that your portfolio as a web developer or maybe as a developer generally, it's a really huge website that you can upload your websites, upload your links, upload any file on this website, and you will never miss it. Okay, like it's really important. But generally, you upload your website there. We can show your website. You can upload your CSS, HTML, GS, any file in the world there. Okay, so let's assume that I wanted check to check some websites of some developers to learn from them. So I opened your source code, but I couldn't understand anything. Okay, you didn't leave any comments. I don't know what does this function though do. I don't know what does uh maybe I don't know why this variable is here, why it exists, and what it does, and all the things. Okay, I don't know all the things. I don't know. I don't understand. But if you leave comments, oh, this function, for example, receives the password, the email, from the user and send it to the database or something. Okay, now, okay, yeah, okay, I understand now. Okay, so this is for the login uh, page, for example. Okay, this is just a quick example. Okay, I'll show you now a simplified example for that. So let's continue, especially for ourselves or other developers in the future. Okay, done. Type of comments. We have two types of comments. Okay, the first one, which is the easiest one, um, it makes only one line as comments. What does that mean? Let's now assume that I don't want Hello World 1 to be shown in the website. So simply, I'll just go to the beginning of the code of the line and do this. Look at that. Now it's a comment. You'll not find it in the websites. Look, Hello World 2, 3, 4. Okay, I don't want 3 to be shown. It will not be shown. It's not a comment. The language or the compiler doesn't assume that a code no more. Doesn't consider it a code. Okay, now it's the comments. The developer started to say something to humans. Okay, so this is a quick example for it. It doesn't comment multiple lines, just only one line. Okay, you can add it anywhere in the code. You can make not here. Okay, you can add it here. So what comes after until the end of the line, it's gonna be comments. Okay, a lot of people love to use it here to explain something, or just in the beginning if you want. If you don't need the code now, like for example, I'm working on a function, and I don't need it now. Okay, like I don't need it, so I'll just do that. I need it later, so I will not delete it. I'll just make it as a comment. It will not work. It's like it's not existent for the compiler. Okay. Uh, and what is that? Multi-line, so much clear. Multi-line comments like the one I'm using here, as you can see. So syntax. Let me show you the syntax. But I forgot its name in English. Okay, that's the syntax here. This way, I can write multiple lines, okay, in my code without any problem. Like for example, there is a function, and this function needs a lot of explanation, a lot of things. Like it's big function, big project. So you want to explain like this function is called such and such and such, and it does such and such and such, and it related to such and such and such. Okay, so you can write multiple lines. Okay, like the one I'm doing here. Okay, great. So much quick examples. Okay. How to write comments the right way, clear, short, and useful. So much important to bear this in mind. A lot of people use it in incorrect way. Let's start with the correct way to do that. So the correct way to do that is no, not that. Yeah. Okay, there you go. For example, we have this code. Let price equal 100. Let tax equal 50%. What does that mean? What does this line of code means? It means 50% tax from this uh price. So the total let total price plus price tax. And your salary is gonna be like that. Okay, for example, let's say that you take 100 euro, for example, 100 euro per month, for example. Okay, so the tax are 50%. Okay, and this total, it's so much clear. Like you don't need to put a comment. You just look what I did here. Calculate the total price with tax. That's it. Because I understand that this a tax and this is a price and this is tax variable. This is the total, which is my salary after cutting off the taxes. Okay, that's it. So it's simple. Even I think even though you have no experience in JavaScript, I think you understood what does this uh what does these things do, or what do these states do. Okay, that's a good practice. Just use it if it's like simple. No need to do that. Look what I'm going to do here. Not this, not that. Okay, this is the bad practice for using uh comments. Look at this. Declare price. Like as a programmer, I know that this is the declaration of a variable called price. I know that this as a programmer, I know that this is declaration of a variable called taxes. I know that this line calculate the total price after cutting off the taxes. Okay, so I understand as a programmer, like so much create the variable called price and the other called tax and the other called total. So It's not a big deal to understand that. I understand. So this is bad practice. Don't add a lot of comments. Remember, clear, short, and useful. This is not useful. And this is not useful. And there are a lot. Like, why three comments? Why? It's so much simple code. You don't have to do all this, okay? So this is the wrong way of using comments. When to use comments and when to avoid comments. Don't comment the obvious. As I said, okay, this one, we can say it explains that this point too, okay? Don't comment the obvious. It's so much obvious that this is price, declaration of price. This is declaration of taxes. It's a declaration of total, the total price after cutting off the taxes. Okay, don't comment the obvious. I don't understand. I quite understand. We can say, I don't know, 50%, 60% is okay. When we go to the practical work later, or when you do your assignments that I'm going to leave you in the comments below, you will understand them more. And when we go to the real life examples, real life projects together, you will understand it much, much more. Maybe you'll be professional, really professional. And that's it. Literally, this is our class for today. It's not complicated. It's so much simple. Actually, 30 minutes are a lot, but because I explained it with details, I hope so. If you don't understand, tell me because that's helpful for me, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Give your suggestion. As you can see, we are new on YouTube and this field, explanation programming. Uh, so give me your feedback. I need your feedback. I need to understand what can I do for developing or improving my content. And if I'm if I am not understandable, tell me to so I can simplify my explanation more. If you need more examples, also leave it in the comment below. If you like the explanation, if you could understand, please like the video because that will help the video spread everywhere. That's it for today's episode. Take care of yourself. Uh, Immediately go to the go to the description and uh, do these assignments and then go do whatever you want, or if the course is completed, just take more classes, 3 4 classes. It's okay. You can assimilate all it takes. No worry. That's it. See you on the next episode.